Your confidence is the bridge between where you are and where you desire to be. Everything you seek is already within you, waiting for you to claim it. The only requirement is your unwavering belief that it is yours. Look around you. Every success, every achievement, every miracle you have witnessed was once only an idea, a thought, unseen but deeply felt. The moment one assumes it to be true, the world bends to reflect that assumption. Whatever you desire in life, you must first claim it as yours before it appears in your external reality. Everything you seek already exists in the unseen realm, waiting for you to recognize it, assume it, and embody it. The only difference between those who receive what they desire and those who do not is the ability to assume its reality before any physical evidence appears. The mind is the creator of all experiences, shaping the world according to the beliefs it holds. If you hold on to the belief that something is far away, difficult, or impossible, you push it further into the distance. But the moment you shift your perception and accept it as already yours, you change the conditions of your life. You are not separate from what you want. The only separation is the belief that it is not yet yours. The instant you drop that belief, you open the path for its arrival. Think of the desires you hold in your heart, whatever they may be: success, wealth, love, health. Understand that they are not outside of you waiting to be acquired. They are already within you, waiting to be expressed. The moment you assume their reality, you step into alignment with them. This is not wishful thinking or empty hope. It is a deep, inner knowing that what you claim in consciousness must externalize itself in your world. When a person confidently assumes their success, they begin to move differently. Their posture changes, their speech becomes assured, and their actions reflect the certainty of their achievement. Even before any external proof appears, they operate from the mindset of someone who has already received what they desire. And because they live in that state, life has no choice but to match it. Reality is a mirror, reflecting back the assumptions held in the mind. Doubt is the only force that delays manifestation. The moment you allow yourself to question whether you will receive what you seek, you introduce resistance. The mind wavers, and instead of moving toward fulfillment, it moves toward uncertainty. This is why those who succeed in manifesting their desires do so with unwavering conviction. They do not allow circumstances, opinions, or time to shake their belief. They know that once something is assumed to be true, it must find its way into their experience. Imagination is the key to assumption. If you can see yourself already in possession of what you want, if you can feel the emotions of already having it, then it is as good as done. The mind does not distinguish between what is physically real and what is vividly imagined. When you assume something with complete confidence, your subconscious mind begins to reshape your reality to bring that assumption to life. Every action you take, every opportunity you attract, and every person you encounter will align with that assumption. Many people live their lives waiting for external proof before they believe. They say, "I will feel successful when I see results," or "I will feel loved when someone shows me love." But this is backward thinking. The truth is, the feeling must come first. You must assume the reality of your desire before the world presents it to you. It is not the outer world that dictates your inner state. It is your inner state that dictates your outer world. Look at those who achieved great success. Before they had tangible proof, they carried themselves as if they had already arrived. They did not wait for evidence before believing. They believed first, and then the evidence appeared. Their unwavering assumption of success paved the way for it to manifest in their lives. They acted, spoke, and moved with the certainty of someone who knew their success was inevitable. This principle applies to every aspect of life. If you desire wealth, assume the mindset of wealth. Stop seeing yourself as someone who struggles financially. Walk, talk, and think like a person who already has financial abundance. If you desire love, assume that you are already deeply loved. Carry yourself with the confidence of someone who knows they are cherished. If you desire health, assume perfect well-being. Stop identifying with illness and instead embrace the state of vitality. The secret to assumption is feeling. It is not enough to say the words. You must feel the reality of what you claim. If you desire success, close your eyes and imagine yourself already achieving it. Feel the excitement, the pride, the satisfaction. If you can generate that feeling consistently, you will shift into the state of someone who already has it. The world will rearrange itself to reflect that new state of being. Nothing is stopping you from having what you desire except the belief that it is not yet yours. Release that belief. Step into the reality where your dreams are already fulfilled. Assume it with confidence, walk in that assumption, and watch as the world bends to your belief. Confidence is the foundation upon which reality is built. The world does not respond to hesitation, doubt, or uncertainty. It responds to the firm, unshakable conviction of the mind. When you believe with absolute certainty that you are destined for success, that belief becomes the force that shapes your external world. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every opportunity that crosses your path is a direct reflection of the confidence you carry within. Everything in life is energy, and confidence is one of the highest forms of energy you can project. It is not arrogance, nor is it blind optimism. True confidence comes from a deep inner knowing that you are already aligned with what you desire. It is the quiet, unwavering belief that no matter what appears in front of you, the outcome is already secured in your favor. This energy influences not only how you see yourself, but also how the world perceives and responds to you. People who achieve greatness do not wait for external validation to feel confident. They decide in advance that they are worthy, capable, and deserving. They do not seek permission to succeed. They claim it as their natural state of being. When you carry this same level of self-assurance, you no longer look to the world for confirmation. Instead, the world begins to reflect your inner confidence by presenting you with circumstances that validate your belief. The way you carry yourself determines the way life treats you. Walk into any room with hesitation and people will sense it. Approach an opportunity with uncertainty and that uncertainty will manifest as rejection or failure. But when you step forward with absolute belief in yourself, doors open, people listen, and opportunities flow effortlessly. The world mirrors your level of confidence in every interaction, in every challenge, and in every reward you receive. Confidence is not about ignoring reality, it is about creating reality. When you hold the assumption that you are already successful, that assumption begins to influence the way you think, act, and feel. Your posture changes, your voice becomes steady, and your presence commands attention. Others begin to treat you as someone who is already accomplished because you have assumed that identity. They do not question your worth because you do not question it yourself. The mind is incredibly powerful, and it will always seek to confirm the beliefs you hold most strongly. If you believe you are destined for success, your mind will work to find evidence of that success. If you believe that life is working in your favor, you will notice opportunities where others see obstacles. Confidence trains your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. It turns setbacks into stepping stones and failures into lessons. Many people live their lives waiting for proof before they believe in themselves. They say, "I will be confident once I have success," or "I will believe in my abilities once others recognize them." But this is backward thinking. The truth is, success follows confidence, not the other way around. You must first believe in yourself before the world reflects that belief back to you. Those who wait for external proof never receive it because their hesitation keeps them stuck in a state of doubt. Confidence is not about having all the answers or knowing exactly how things will unfold. It is about trusting that no matter what happens, you will find a way. It is the certainty that even if the path is unclear, you have the ability to navigate it. This unwavering trust in yourself eliminates fear, allowing you to take bold actions that others shy away from. And because confidence attracts success, those bold actions inevitably lead to the results you desire. Look at the most successful individuals in any field. They did not start with guarantees, they started with belief. They stepped into the unknown with certainty, acting as if their success was inevitable. That belief shaped their decisions, drew the right people into their lives, and aligned them with the opportunities they needed. Confidence became the force that turned their vision into reality. When you walk through life with confidence, you do not beg for opportunities, you create them. You do not wait for things to happen, you make them happen. Your belief in yourself becomes the signal that draws the right circumstances, people, and resources to you. Others may hesitate, but you move forward with conviction, and in doing so, you shape the world around you. Everything you desire is within reach, but it requires your confidence to bring it into reality. The more certain you are in your success, the faster the world aligns to confirm it. The moment you decide to believe fully in yourself, without hesitation or doubt, is the moment your reality begins to shift. Confidence is not just a mindset, it is the key that unlocks everything you seek. Doubt is the only force that stands between you and the life you desire. It weakens your power, slows down your manifestations, and creates unnecessary obstacles in your path. The moment you allow uncertainty to enter your mind, you push your desires further away. Confidence pulls everything toward you, but doubt repels it just as strongly. If you find yourself waiting for proof before you believe, you have already delayed what could have been yours much sooner. The mind is the creator of all experiences. It does not simply observe reality, it actively shapes it. When you doubt, you send a signal to your subconscious mind that you are uncertain, that you do not truly believe in your success, that you question whether your desires are meant for you. Your subconscious mind, always obedient, then adjusts your actions, emotions, and perceptions to match that doubt. Instead of seeing opportunities, you see limitations. Instead of moving with certainty, you hesitate. Instead of claiming what is yours, you second-guess yourself, and in doing so, you block what was already coming to you. Doubt creates resistance, and resistance keeps you stuck. When you doubt whether you will receive what you desire, you vibrate at the frequency of lack rather than fulfillment. And because your external world is simply a reflection of your inner state, it mirrors that lack right back to you. The result is a cycle of waiting, hoping, and struggling, when all that was ever required was the decision to believe without hesitation. Many people assume that doubt is natural, that it is something to be entertained or analyzed. They give it too much power, treating it as a logical response to uncertainty. But doubt is nothing more than a test of your belief. It is a fleeting thought, a mental illusion, and the only way it can take hold is if you feed it with attention. The strongest individuals are not those who never experience doubt, but those who refuse to let it dictate their actions. They feel the doubt arise, but they do not engage with it. Instead, they reaffirm their certainty, acting as if success is inevitable. There is no force greater than unwavering belief. When you fully accept that something is already yours, when you refuse to entertain even the slightest thought of failure, life moves in ways you cannot predict to confirm your assumption. Everything aligns because you have given no space for doubt to interfere. The people, circumstances, and opportunities required to bring your vision to life are drawn to you effortlessly, not because you forced them to appear, but because you eliminated the resistance that was keeping them away. Doubt is not logical, it is emotional. It arises from past conditioning, from fears and insecurities that have been accepted as truth over time. But just as these doubts were learned, they can be unlearned. The only way to overcome them is to act in direct opposition to them. When doubt tells you to wait, move forward. When it tells you to hesitate, make a decision. When it tells you to play it safe, take the boldest step you can. In doing so, you reprogram your mind to favor confidence over hesitation, certainty over fear, and action over stagnation. The greatest mistake people make is assuming that confidence must come first, that they must eliminate all doubt before they can move forward. But confidence is built through action. You do not wait until you feel certain. You act in spite of uncertainty, and in doing so, certainty follows. The more you push past doubt, the weaker it becomes. Eventually, it has no power over you at all because you have trained yourself to operate from faith rather than fear. Look at those who achieve great success. They are not free from doubt, but they refuse to entertain it. They move as if success is already guaranteed, as if failure is not even an option. This is why they receive results faster than those who hesitate. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is never talent, intelligence, or luck. It is simply the ability to believe without doubt. The moment you master this, you will find that everything you desire was never far away. It was always within reach, waiting for you to claim it. Your emotions and imagination create your world. Before anything manifests in physical reality, it must first exist within you. The way you feel about something determines whether you attract it or push it away. The key to manifestation is not waiting for external proof, but generating the feelings of already having what you desire. When you can feel it before you see it, you set the foundation for it to become real in your life. Most people believe that feelings follow circumstances. They think they will feel happy once they are successful, feel secure once they have money, or feel loved once they find a partner. But this way of thinking is backward. Feelings do not come as a result of circumstances. Circumstances come as a result of feelings. If you wait to feel abundant until you have wealth, you will continue to struggle financially. If you wait to feel confident until you see success, you will remain stuck. The secret is to generate the feeling first. and then reality will rearrange itself to match that state. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you close your eyes and truly feel yourself living the life you desire, your subconscious mind accepts it as truth. It begins working to align your thoughts, actions, and external conditions with that inner reality. This is why imagination is so powerful. When you see yourself already in possession of what you want and you attach deep emotion to that vision, you become magnetized to it. People who master this principle move through life differently. They do not wait for the world to confirm their success before they believe in it. They believe first, they feel first, and because of that, their external reality follows. They walk with confidence not because they have already seen results, but because they already feel the reality of their success within. They experience the emotions of achievement, wealth, love, or whatever they seek before there is any visible sign of it. And because they live in that state, the world reflects it back to them. Doubt and fear arise when the mind is fixated on what is missing. If you constantly remind yourself that you do not yet have what you desire, you reinforce the feeling of lack. And since reality mirrors your inner state, that lack persists. But when you shift your focus to the feeling of already having what you want, you begin to operate from a place of fulfillment rather than need. You no longer chase, instead, you attract. Consider how you would feel if everything you wanted was already yours. Would you feel relief, confidence, joy? Whatever that feeling is, you must cultivate it now. Live in the assumption that what you desire is already unfolding. Walk, talk, and act as if it is a done deal. If you desire financial abundance, feel the security and ease of already having it. If you desire love, feel the warmth and connection of already being deeply loved. If you desire success, feel the pride and excitement of already achieving it. The more you embody that feeling, the faster it materializes in your reality. Many people sabotage their manifestations because they allow external circumstances to dictate their emotions. They look at their current reality and say, "Nothing has changed, so why should I feel different?" But this is the very reason nothing changes. Your emotions must shift first. When you begin to feel and act as though your desires are already present, life has no choice but to catch up. The external world is always a delayed reflection of your internal state. This is not about pretending or forcing fake positivity. It is about deeply embodying the truth that what you want is already within reach. When you feel something so strongly that it becomes real to you internally, the world must conform to that reality. Your mind will naturally guide you toward the right actions, attract the right people, and create the right circumstances. Everything you want is waiting for you to claim it, but it cannot come if you continue to feel like it is distant. Bring it into the present moment, feel it now, live in the energy of already having it, and watch as your reality begins to shift in ways you never expected. The way you see yourself determines everything you experience in life. Your self-concept is the foundation upon which your reality is built. If you see yourself as successful, capable, and worthy, your external world will reflect that belief. If you see yourself as struggling, unworthy, or not good enough, life will confirm those assumptions. Everything begins and ends with how you perceive yourself. You cannot manifest beyond the limits of your self-concept. Your self-concept is the invisible force shaping every aspect of your life. It influences how people treat you, the opportunities that come your way, and even the challenges you face. It is not something separate from manifestation, it is manifestation itself. If you believe you are someone who always succeeds, you will naturally take actions, make decisions, and attract circumstances that align with that belief. But if you see yourself as someone who is always struggling, life will continue to mirror that struggle back to you. The world does not define you, you define yourself, and the world simply follows. Too many people wait for external validation before they allow themselves to feel successful or confident. They think, once I have the money, then I'll believe I'm wealthy. Or once people respect me, then I'll see myself as important. But this is backward. Your self-concept must change first. When you embody the identity of the person who already has what they desire, reality adjusts accordingly. You do not become wealthy and then feel abundant. You feel abundant first, and then wealth follows. The key to changing your self-concept is to stop identifying with your past. Many people stay trapped in old versions of themselves because they continue to repeat past experiences in their minds. They relive failures, mistakes, and disappointments, reinforcing the idea that they are still that same person. But the past only exists if you continue to carry it. The moment you decide to see yourself differently, the past loses its grip on you. You are not bound by who you were yesterday, you are only defined by who you decide to be today. Every thought you think reinforces your self-concept. If you constantly tell yourself, "I always struggle," "nothing ever works out for me," or "I am not good enough," you are programming your subconscious mind to create more of that reality. But if you consistently affirm, "I am successful," "everything works out in my favor," and "I am worthy of all that I desire," you begin to shift your internal narrative. Your subconscious mind accepts repetition as truth, and over time these new beliefs become your reality. The most powerful way to change your self-concept is to act as if you already are the person you desire to be. If you want to be successful, carry yourself with the confidence of someone who has already achieved greatness. If you want to be wealthy, make decisions from a place of financial abundance rather than scarcity. If you want to be loved, embody the energy of someone who already feels deeply loved. The way you act, think, and speak should align with the reality you want to create. Your self-concept is the foundation of your manifestations, but it is also fluid. It can be changed at any moment. You do not have to wait for years to develop a new identity. The shift happens the moment you decide to think, feel, and act differently. It may feel unnatural at first, but repetition creates familiarity. The more you embody your new self-concept, the more natural it becomes, until one day you wake up and realize that you have fully stepped into the version of yourself that once seemed so distant. Life is always responding to you. If you want to change what you are experiencing, change the way you see yourself. Elevate your self-concept and match the reality you desire, and watch as your world transforms to reflect your new identity. Your persistence is the bridge between your desires and their manifestation. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to persist when there is no visible evidence that their desires are on the way. Most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, fueled by the idea of what they want, but when they do not see immediate results, doubt creeps in. They question whether their vision will ever come true, and in doing so, they undo the very progress they have made. Manifestation does not work on the basis of wishful thinking or half-hearted belief. It demands that you remain firm in your assumption, regardless of what appears in front of you. Your current reality is nothing more than a reflection of your past thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. If you allow it to shake your confidence, you remain stuck in a cycle of recreating the same circumstances. But when you persist in your assumption, even when nothing seems to be happening, you begin to shift the unseen forces that shape reality. Your mind is constantly creating, whether you realize it or not. Every thought you dwell upon, every emotion you repeat, and every assumption you hold on to is forming the reality you will soon experience. When you persist in a state of certainty, when you refuse to entertain doubt, fear, or impatience, you set into motion events that will bring your desires to you. The only thing that can stop this process is giving up too soon. Many people misunderstand what persistence truly means. They think it is about working harder, pushing themselves to exhaustion, or forcing things to happen. But persistence is not about external effort. It is about inner commitment. It means holding on to the belief that what you desire is already yours, no matter what circumstances appear to say. It is about continuing to feel, think, and act as if your success is inevitable, even when the world around you tries to convince you otherwise. There will be moments when nothing seems to be changing. The mind will try to convince you that your efforts are wasted, that you are only deceiving yourself. This is the true test. Do you give in and return to your old way of thinking, or do you remain firm in your assumption? Those who persist, despite all appearances, always receive what they desire. Reality must conform to their inner state. It has no choice, but it can only do so if they remain unwavering. Consider the seed that is planted in the ground. It does not sprout the moment it is buried. Days, even weeks, may pass with no visible sign of growth, but beneath the surface, roots are forming, setting the foundation for what will soon emerge. If the gardener gives up too soon, assuming that nothing is happening, they may stop watering the seed and abandon it just before it was about to break through the soil. This is exactly what happens when people give up on their manifestations too soon. Just because you cannot see immediate evidence does not mean nothing is happening. Everything you desire is already set in motion the moment you decide to believe in it. Your only job is to remain in alignment with that belief. You must walk, speak, and think as if what you want is already unfolding. The moment you allow impatience or doubt to take over, you interrupt the process, just like digging up a seed to check if it is growing. Let go of the need for proof. The proof comes after persistence, not before. Most people live their lives reacting to what they see. They let circumstances dictate their emotions, and because of this, they stay trapped in the same cycles. But those who persist in their vision, regardless of their current reality, are the ones who create change. They do not look to the outside world for confirmation. They create that confirmation from within. They act as if their desires are already guaranteed, and because they refuse to waver, their world eventually bends to match their inner certainty. It does not matter how long it takes. It does not matter what obstacles arise. The only thing that matters is that you continue to persist in the state of already having what you desire. If you hold onto this assumption long enough, life will have no choice but to bring it into form. The law is simple. What you consistently assume to be true must become your reality. Persistence is the force that makes it so.